Thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
All day, baby, all day. Ready, ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Topper, topper.
Screen. Check three.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
10-2 start.
Night, sweetheart.
Tannehill on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Ready up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Go.
Now Tannehill. Green brings it in. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Not today.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Big grip.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Come on now, let's go.
So here are the Cardinals now under first-year head coach Cliff Kingsbury. They'll be led out by a man who's now in his 11th season in the league, Matthew Stafford, at 31 years of age.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Come up the ball hard.
Now it's Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They should have known, baby.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in and bury him, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, he did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A run by Connor on first down and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. A check on the numbers last week for Connor. 17 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll try to run forward with Connor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Go!
And New York set to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Check, 59. Defense wins championships, baby.
Get it.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Ready.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hit it.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Don't get nervous.
Fire.
On the counter, Elliott. And an alley to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Next time, bro. Keep doing it.
Ezekiel
Touchdown,
Elliott
baby.
with
I see you
touchdown
over there.
number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first down and hopefully points.
Now Stafford, and he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season. And given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yeah, he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Tannehill got his man. It's Eifert.
Let's go. Pick it up,
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You don't want no
they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Big grip.
Throwing again is Tannehill. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be fielded at the 8. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
20.
On 1st and 10 is Counter, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
and we saw the result, negative yardage. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Yeah, baby!
Zebra!
Flare!
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Stafford. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
you can sense and you can see momentum because now they're reading.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 13-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually getting them to the point of attack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards
Come on
the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you have to credit the defense. They came into the plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And bring it.
On 2nd down, Samuels.
It's run, fellas, run!
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Here comes the ball! I see you, boy! I see you!
Set. 180.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the games going on here around the NFL. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And this is incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
60 out,
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because we're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Finding Green complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
There we go. Oh.
Virgil Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. This will be fielded at the 8, and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Get ready.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever doing is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Three down.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that new field position they just took over with. This is Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We gonna work.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So they're even if you run some type of misdirection.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Tannehill. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing a Stafford. Blitz coming and down he goes. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on fourth down last year, but they'll try it here.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yellow 80! Hey, 50!
Again, a run with Connor. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Set! 180!
Mike 50, huh?
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Stafford on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. To throw is Stafford. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Base.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we've got the aggressive guy, go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
Set! 18 Gator!
Don't be mad. It's more coming. This is more where I came from.
I'll go!
24 is the mark.
Let's go!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 10 carry now for Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw those runs. Because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Go now! 70!
Here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Go!
Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. And incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Go,
Couldn't hang on third down.
90, Wolf.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Get. Go.
Tannehill firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Let's go.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Hit it.
Now Elliott. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
5.
Got you, boy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Ready,
From
set.
back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
Here's Elliott. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Ezekiel Elliott. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance.
3 touchdowns, got him in the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. A 10-play drive that time, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. It didn't happen. It also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10 from the gun. Here's Stafford. Man open. It's Goodwin. 5 yards on the catch.
I'm
there.
gonna hit
Brings
you
up
all
2nd down.
day, baby.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Man out, man out, man out.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 31. Pretty solid run here on 1st down, almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Stafford, that is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New York set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And deep on the ground with Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down, Giants on the pickup at 14.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Tannehill now 6 for 6 and coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pick their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready!
Tannehill. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
60 Pittsburgh.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Shift.
Let's go.
You ain't doing nothing today. 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. Yeah. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Get it. Go.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. That rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
So out now come the Cardinals. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually heard of a coach in the past.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Interception on
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down, Tannehill. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Let's go now.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
I'm all over you.
And that will be incomplete. He had no options downfield there and just chucked it out of bounds.
There was no one open. He was in the pocket. Where was the intentional grounding call?
Oh, you wanted the flag.
Of course I did. I'm a defensive guy. You know that. Where was the flag? The officials point out that someone was in the area. He got away with one.
The kick by Gould is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
70, Indy.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Now.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
90, Wolf.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own